The Bund Deutscher Mädel raised millions of girls for Nazi Germany, but some became ruthless criminals. Today, we uncover how this organization was created, what happened to its members, who became infamous for their cruelty, how it all ended, and why it resembles Russia's modern Yunarmiya. Brace yourself for a shocking truth. The Bund Deutscher Mädel, or League of German Girls, was founded in 1930 as the female branch of the Hitler Jugend.
482 Kriegsfreiwillige der Hitlerjugend.
The Hitler Jugend, or Hitler Youth, was a Nazi organization for boys and girls designed to raise a fanatically loyal generation under the motto, blood and honor. BDM's mission? To shape the ideal women for the Third Reich, obedient wives, mothers, and loyal followers of Nazism. Recruitment began at age 10 into the Young Mädelbund, and from age 14, girls joined the main BDM. From July 1, 1936, membership became mandatory for all Aryan girls. Refusal could lead to job loss for parents, or worse, state repression. What was life like for these girls? Weekly meetings lasted 2-3 hours after school, including physical training, running, gymnastics, jumping, all to strengthen the health of future mothers. They were taught sewing, cooking, and childcare, preparing for the role of the German housewife. Summer camps were popular. They lived in tents, cooked over fires, hiked, and sang patriotic songs. Older girls, aged 17 to 21, could join the subgroup Glaube und Schönheit, Faith and Beauty, which focused on dance and cultural activities. But the core of BDM training was ideological. Lectures taught racial purity, pushing the belief that Aryans were superior, while Jews, Roma, and communists were enemies. Girls swore loyalty oaths to Hitler. During the war, they were mobilized to work in hospitals, harvest crops, and sew military uniforms. By 1944, BDM had 4.5 million members, the largest female youth organization in the world. BDM bred unwavering loyalty to Nazism. Nazi authorities deployed these girls across many sectors. In peacetime, they worked in schools, offices, or youth programs. During war, they served in hospitals, post offices, farms, even SS structures. Some, deeply indoctrinated, volunteered as concentration camp guards. Their BDM training, which dehumanized prisoners, prepared them for brutal acts. An estimated 5,000 women served as guards, and many likely came from BDM ranks. The most notorious was Irma Grese, called the Hyena of Auschwitz. Born in 1923, she joined the BDM in 1937, fully absorbed by Nazi ideology. At 19, she became a guard at Ravensbrück, then Auschwitz, and finally Bergen-Belsen. Her cruelty was extreme, beating prisoners unconscious, setting dogs on them, selecting women for gas chambers based on looks. Witnesses described her as one of the most hated figures in the camps. In 1945, at age 22, she was executed for war crimes. The youngest woman sentenced to death under British law in the 20th century. Others, like Maria Mandel, the Beast of Auschwitz, oversaw the torture of thousands. Though her BDM ties are unclear, Nazi youth indoctrination shaped women ready for atrocities. These cases show how propaganda can turn girls into tools of terror. In 1945, after Nazi Germany's defeat, the BDM was dissolved. The Allies banned it as part of the Nazi system. Many former members tried to forget their past, claiming they had no choice. Some, like Grese, were tried for war crimes. Others escaped punishment, rebranded as victims of propaganda during denazification. The Lebensborn program aimed at breeding racially pure children between SS officers and women, often from BDM, left thousands of children without fathers. These children grew up with stigma, shame, and loss of identity. The legacy of BDM remains dark. Millions of women raised in hatred, and the trauma passed down to their descendants. Is history repeating itself? In Russia, the Yunarmiya, or Young Army, was created in 2015 with support from the Ministry of Defense. It recruits children as young as 8 into military camps and patriotic programs. They're taught about Russian greatness and trained to justify the war against Ukraine as a fight against Nazism. On occupied Ukrainian territories, Russia forces children to join Yunarmiya and other pro-Russian groups. According to Human Rights Watch, thousands of Ukrainian children have been forcibly relocated to Russia, where they're taught Russian history and trained for loyalty to the Kremlin, a war crime. Like BDM, Yunarmiya teaches youth to see enemies, Ukrainians, the West. Ukrainian POW Oleksiy Anulia reported how Russian women, including a 45 to 50-year-old nurse, beat prisoners, carved the letter Z on their cheeks, and humiliated them. This echoes the cruelty of BDM women like Irma Grese, all shaped by propaganda. Both organizations are state tools for controlling youth, and their methods are terrifyingly similar. The BDM and Yunarmiya reveal how regimes use youth for aggressive goals. From girls turned into camp guards to modern women torturing POWs, these stories warn us about the power of propaganda. We must raise youth with critical thinking to break the cycle of hate. Share this video to help spread the truth. Subscribe to not miss our next investigations.
Meldet 9.715 Kriegsfreiwillige der Hitlerjugend.